Hi guys, it's Tamara, and if you've clicked on this link, it's because you are interested in strengthening your diaphragm. Perhaps in the past you've heard someone say, sing from your diaphragm, and you've left not really understanding what that means. That is okay, that is very common, and hopefully in this tutorial today I can give you some information on how to get your singing voice supported and your breath flowing consistently. When people say sing from your diaphragm, they typically are referring to an aspirated sound or a breathy sound, which is lacking in energy. If that is something that you're interested in working on, unfortunately, I have to give you the bad news. You can't actually control your diaphragm. Then why do so many people say sing from your diaphragm? Now, before you click off because I haven't given you the answer that you were looking for, I promise that in this video, by the end, you will have an understanding of what the diaphragm is, what you're probably looking for, and what exercises you can do after this video to try and give yourself a stronger support system and a more consistent breath flow. The first thing that you need to do is you need to pause this video, get a pencil and paper or your phone, and write out exactly why you are watching this video. Are you wanting to watch this video to understand the diaphragm more? Are you watching because there's something in your voice that you want to improve? And if so, write that down. Are you breathy? Is it something to do with range? Is it something to do with energy? Make sure you write this down so at the end of this video we can try and brainstorm ways to improve that part of your voice. Okay, now that you have written that down, I am going to try and give you the simplest explanation for what the diaphragm is so you can better understand it. The diaphragm is one of the biggest muscles in your body, and we use it so much to produce sound. Actually, it's the most important muscle for singing. Now, it is a big dome shape, okay? And I actually have a bowl here for us to show you what I'm talking about. Now, it sits underneath your rib cage or a little above the rib cage, and it goes all the way down right to your waist area. It's very, very long, so I'm going all the way down here. Now, I brought a bowl because it's not straight like this. It's actually this sort of shape, so because it's longer at the back. And what will happen is it separates your lungs from your guts, essentially, and your heart sits here as well, and all the other stuff. But this is probably the simplest way I can show you. It's a dome shape. So let's imagine that this is the surface of the diaphragm, and when we breathe in, and I'll go like this, when we breathe in, our lungs fill up, and our diaphragm will move down. Okay, now it doesn't completely flatten down, it just contracts, and then as you breathe out, it relaxes and goes back to its normal position, ready for the next inhalation. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a demonstration for you. So I breathe in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, just to give you a visualization. Here's the tricky part. The diaphragm muscle is an involuntary muscle. And what I mean by that is if you take the word involuntary and you split it apart into two words, in and volunteer, the in word refers to the Latin word not, and volunteer refers to the word willing. So when you put those two together and you refer to the diaphragm, it means the diaphragm is not willing. So we cannot will it to do something. Okay, now you understand that you cannot control your diaphragm. I will tell you some good news that you do have some control over the muscles that surround the diaphragm, which help it contract as you exhale. Let's do an exercise that helps you practice this and lets you be a little bit more aware about what's happening in your body as you sing. You will need to find a space in front of a mirror so you can observe your full body, or if you don't have a full-length mirror, just record yourself and watch back on it. Okay, take a deep breath and observe what happens as you do that. Are your shoulders lifting? Is your belly going out slightly as it should? Does your rib cage expand? Now exhale on a S sound with me, going as slow as possible. As you did that exercise, did you notice that your stomach was moving in? And if it wasn't, that is something that you need to work on. Your stomach should, as you breathe out, it should move in and slightly a little bit up. I'll explain that in another video. But if you have any moments where it's freezing and just staying in one place as you exhale, that's something you need to be aware of. Also, if it's not moving at all, that's a problem. If you wrote down things such as you wanted to be less breathy, you wanted a fuller sound, you wanted a freer sound, you wanted more support, being aware of your full body and the movement of the diaphragm is very, very important, but it's not the only thing that you should be focusing on. My suggestion, if you are looking for a more supported sound, is to definitely work on moving these muscles as you sing and making sure they expand correctly and engage as you breathe out on the exhale, but also to work on non-articulated exercises such as humming, singing a tune through puff cheeks, such as that. You could sing with a straw, making sure that the diameter is large, a larger straw, not so much a smaller straw, or even singing through a kazoo. As you're practicing these exercises, make sure that your shoulders, your neck, and your face are relaxed. You don't want any tension because that will get in the way of your sound. Anyway, guys, I hope that answers a few questions about the diaphragm and how best to use it or not use it, I guess. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I will see you guys next time, and happy singing. If you enjoyed this video and want access to more free warm-ups, meditations, and other singing related videos, make sure you subscribe. I am a new channel and any support is appreciated so I can make more material for you guys. Anyway, that's it from me. See you next time.